So we are testing all of the street racing bikes in the Crew 2 beta, at least most of them, starting off with the Ducati Diaval? I hope I said that right. And then we're going to work our way up to the most expensive street bike, which is this one right here, the Ducati Panigale R. And again, I'm probably saying those completely wrong and apologize if I am, but let's start off with this Ducati right here. It's 364,000 credits in the open beta. So we're going to see how this compares to the fastest Crew 2 street bikes. So let's test drive this one. See how it feels. Oh, it leans very well. Leans very well. I approve of the lean. I just love the way the camera angle leans with the bike as well. Again, a lot of racing games don't do that enough where, you know, the camera leans with the bike. I love that. Okay, we're heading across the shore here, across the coast. Whoa, don't hit the car. We're going to try to maintain our speed as fast as possible. And even use some nitrous boost here. And weave in and out of the traffic on our Ducati. Oh, I hit it. Just takes that one moment and it's all over. Good thing I was wearing my helmet. Easy. Easy. Okay, that one felt pretty good. That one felt pretty good. I liked it. Now, one thing I want to do real quick before we test out the other bike is let's change the color of our helmet to kind of match our bike, because the helmet, it's white and it kind of sticks out. So we're going to travel to our house over here, and I'm going to go ahead and change my helmet color real quick to match. Or do you have to buy a helmet? I'll have to check here. Let's see. Customize avatar. Let's go ahead and go to the helmet. I think we could just simply go with a black helmet. I want to get a cool motorcycle helmet. So it's $2,000. Not too bad. Buy that. Get that done with. It's equipped. And now we got a cool helmet. I'm not going to worry about what I'm wearing too much because honestly, we're just testing out the bikes real quick. But for some reason, that white helmet, it just bugs me. It sticks out too much, guys. So let's head back over to the street racing headquarters and move on to our next bike right here. So let's head over here and select the... Which one did we just do? We just did this one, the Ducati. So we're going to move up this way to the next one, which is $389,000. It's the KTM Super Duke R ABS. So let's try this one out and compare it to the other ones. Let's do it. Let's see how this one feels. Test drive. Here we go. It definitely feels a little bit less responsive to me. Yeah. Interesting. It definitely feels different. Something is different about this bike already. I can't put my finger on it. It's almost like it's less responsive. Almost feels... I would describe it almost as top-heavy. And maybe a little bit more slippery. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Careful, dude! And these are the perfect hills to test this bike on. It's like perfect. Got all kinds of tight curves and traffic to weave in and out of, so you can really test the responsiveness of the bikes. The perfect proving grounds for our street bikes. Easy, let's go around this curve. Go, go, go. It's kind of sloppy. Okay. Alright, I think I like the Ducati a little bit more compared to that one. So we're going to quit out of that one and then go in and select the next bike. So the next one is going to be the Kawasaki Ninja. I love the name. I've always been a fan of Kawasaki's. Okay, let's do it. Now this one, just by looking at it, it looks a little bit heavier. But let's see how responsive it is compared to the KTM that we just raced with. This one is interesting. It feels similar. I love the engine sound. Whoa, 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 easy, easy. Let's do a sharp left this time. I kind of cut across. This one might not have as much as a turning radius. I'm not sure if I'm right about that, but feels similar to the other bikes. Their bike handling feels very good so far. Easy, easy. Got 19 seconds to complete this test. Let's go to the left here. This will wrap around to the right. Ooh, look at that sunset. So beautiful. I want to live here. Guys, can you move me here? Oh, we're going super fast. Okay, so that one is super fast. Obviously, as we go down the line here with the bikes, they're going to get faster and faster. So another KTM here. Let's see how this compares to the Kawasaki before it. So let's try this one. Okay, feels similar. Good acceleration. I like it. I'm digging it. Oh, gosh, how'd I get over there? Sorry about that, guys. Dang it. Come on, this is a test. I think I went left last time, if I'm not mistaken. I went this way. Has a very similar turn radius, of course. It seems like many of these bikes have a similar turn radius. This thing is super fast. So the bikes are definitely getting faster as we test out the more expensive bikes here. I can definitely feel it, so let's take the same route and do kind of more of an even test with these bikes. Oh yeah, it's fast. Dude, this one, you do not want to make a mistake with that one. That one is fast. Okay, so we've tested out the KTM, the faster KTM. We're moving on to this MV Agusta. So I'm not too familiar with this type of bike, actually. This is going to be new to me. This is going to be new to me. Oh yeah, feels great. The more practice I get in with these, the better I'm able to hit these turns too. Watch out for the truck. I swear that truck's always there at the same spot. Or at least it seems like that. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This one feels quite responsive. I'm liking it. It's not a brand I'm familiar with, of course. But, feels good. I approve. Okay, we are getting into some serious nighttime racing right now, too. So I'm glad these streets are lit up. Now, this one is fast. Don't hit it! Oh, I was doing so well. Darn it. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I think we're getting to the last couple of bikes here that we could test out for our street bikes. So the BMW, this one's a slick looking bike. So let's see, this one is about, what, a little bit more, not too much more, and its performance level is a little bit higher. So it's very similar to the other bike I just tried out. So my guess is this one is going to handle probably almost identical to the other one. So let's see. Let's see. Interesting. This one feels quite responsive. Maybe a little bit heavier on the turns. The truck. There's always a truck on these roads. What's the deal? Aren't we in a residential zone? Oh my gosh! That is not how I intended this to go. This is not good. Go, 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 go! I'm on a totally different road right now. Just turn right. Feels good. The more you accelerate, of course, it's going to push out to the corner a little bit more. And you'll go wide, so you got to be really, really aware of that. I like it. I've always been a big fan of BMW anyway, so. At least with their cars. And finally, we're going on to the big kahuna, the Ducati Panigale R. Probably said that completely wrong, but let's go and go on to the Ducati guys. This is going to be the fastest of all of the street bikes. So let's give it a whirl, shall we? Let's do it. I want to try to take that fast section that I did before. Okay, now this one, immediately, I can feel the responsiveness of this one on the corners, like right away. Much more responsive, even at high speeds. Oh yeah, this one's the stuff. This one's the stuff. If you guys want to get the most expensive bike, it may be worth it. Or another approach you could take is get the least expensive bike, or one of the lesser expensive ones, and then upgrade it. So that's another approach you could take. So if you're not a fan of this bike necessarily, you could go with like the Kawasaki if you're a fan of Kawasaki and upgrade it. So it's up to you. Oh my gosh! How fast are we going? 174? Careful! Holy cow, this thing's fast. 180 miles per hour. So I got up to 180 on that one. Oh man. So this is the bike that I would get. Hands down. Let's see. $459,000. And if we compare it to the least expensive bike, I don't know if we test out every single bike, but the least expensive, the most least expensive, if that makes sense, is going to be, wow, clear down. Whoa. 39,000. So you're going to see a major upgrade, of course. But we started our testing somewhere in the mid-range, I think, for this test. So we started more right here. So I think the extra 100 grand or so is worth it. So guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed that test of some of these street bikes in the Crew 2. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed that. So we'll be doing more testing of these bikes, of course, when the full version comes out. And I hope to own like at least half of them when the full version comes out too.